You know, it's quite easy to see that this fandom has a lot of different definitions for a lot of different words, but one of the most important definitions I think we've created for ourselves is of the word family. See, family typically denotes something like a blood relation, something you're born into, your relatives, that kind of thing, where your nan, your dad, all that shit. To an extent, it's true. Obviously, that is your family. That is exactly what you were born into. You have your family name, and it's who you live with, you grew up with, and I can see how that sort of counts, but I don't know. Feels like the actual title of family is a bit more important than just some blood linkage. If you were to see relationships as a sort of hierarchy, where you've sort of got like your mate, which is someone you talk to at work, and then your friend, someone you confide in, and then family is someone you've got a close bond with, someone who really knows you inside and out, has got your back through and through, and it kind of stacks up that maybe family is something that other people can get added to as well. I mean, the whole kind of deal of being able to confide in someone and really talk to them and get closer on a more sort of platonic level, that kind of lends itself a little bit more towards the definition of family that I think us as a fandom like to use. So when we say like, oh, it's one big happy family, we're kind of only really talking about our friend group more than, you know, the community at large, because no, the community at large is not. And I sure shit think it's far more important than just blood and birth. Like, you don't get to choose that. You just kind of, here's a group of people that you have a connection with, off you go. There's no choice in that. You might not actually form a connection. Hell, I got blood relatives. I don't know what the fuck's going on with them. I forgot one of them had fucking had a kid. So it doesn't really guarantee that just because you're related to someone, you're going to connect properly with them and develop a close, meaningful relationship. Whereas when you have someone who you've met and who you've spent time around and you've sort of chosen to bring into your life, you found them and you've sort of worked that bond and developed it, it feels a bit closer. It feels a bit more meaningful. Something that's earned, something that is justified rather than just assumed. So I think that a lot of the friendship groups in this fandom mean so much to people is because they're beyond the level of just typical friends. You're not just going out for a drink, you're not just having a chat about what's on the telly, you actually get each other, you understand each other on a closer level, you're more accepting and welcoming of everything that that person is, and vice versa. I mean, maybe it's time we change the assumption of the word family and something we should really accept as being like the next level of a relationship with somebody. I mean, hell, when you go get married, you add someone into your family, so clearly it's got some significance, so why can't you do that with friends and it all be platonic and lovely? I mean, you can. What do you guys think? Have you found a group of little friends that have become so much closer to you that the word friend kind of seems like an understatement? If you really think that no, family should be kept to just who you're related to and it should all be separate, tell me in the comments and I'll get somebody to read them and then they can tell me the ones that are actually interesting. And here we are back again with me absolutely kissing the ass of people who have made artwork for me, which is, you know, a good thing, I feel. You know, it shows that I can be compassionate and shit like that, but also I gush like fuck when it comes to, oh my god, that art's amazing. So it's good that I have an outlet for that now, and the outlet this week is Apes, who has done quite a decent bit of work for me. Only 3 pieces, but considering how much I commission, that's probably in the top 5 artists these days. Now, you might recognise Apes from their presence on Twitter and TikTok because, you know, they're actually pretty nicely widespread across there. And they've got their awesome homemade suit, which is a nice kimono style with the thickness, the kind of thickness you want. This artist has been a pleasure to deal with on the, 2 occasions that I've dealt with them now. The first of which was at a Confuzzled, where I got a little sketch, which is this sketch here, on this square. All I literally said was this character and beans. Some sort of beans. And holy shit did they deliver. Like, look at that little fucking hand paw. That's adorable. And I also got this little canvas thing that you can see, this amazing little canvas shot. Obviously it was supposed to be done at con, but when you commission at like half hour to the closing of the dealer's den on the last day that it's open, you kind of just have to wait for it to come in the post, and I had no problem with that, and I fucking love it. I mean, it's very rare that you get something that's nice to display like this, something that's ready-made, that's on a little easel, fucking physical canvas art. That's pretty hard to come by these days, and I was pretty fucking stoked to get it, in all honesty. And of course, the second piece I got at MFF. It's hilarious. I travelled all the way across the fucking Atlantic to commission someone that I see at Confuzzled anyway. But, hey, when you see the artwork and you know that it's right for your design or your idea, you just have to fucking go for it. So yes, this time I did want the feet paws, and that's pretty much the only prompt I gave. The thing that makes me laugh about this is that Apes does a lot of NSFW work for people, and hey, that's money making and that's popular in this fandom. I'm not going to hold it against them. Doesn't mean that when you say, can I have some poor artwork, it goes down a certain suggestive route. So the first sketch I got was, let's just say, a little bit against the grain. It wasn't lewd or anything, it was just suggestive. And it was brilliant, it was a lovely sketch, but I mean, I'm a good boy, I can't be like that, no. So I communicated with the artist, told them my concerns, and wow, they turned around and gave me this pose, which was beyond fucking perfect. In fact, not only that, but they inferred through my communication exactly the kind of feel I was looking for the artwork, changed the expression as well. Now, I can understand getting a sketch back and saying, okay, that's not what I was looking for, can we change it? And the artist changes it. That already is quite amazing communication skills with myself, and also the lenience from the artist. But to go a step further and to feel like, okay, not only do you want to change the actual sketch, the pose itself, but I can kind of start to see what you're looking to get. That shows a level of understanding that I feel is actually quite rare here. Like, these artists take on a lot of commissions, and to actually understand exactly what someone's about and exactly what kind of feel they're looking to get from the piece, that is worth its fucking weight in gold, and that is how I came with something amazing like this. You need to go and follow Apes. You need to, because honestly, the artwork is fucking stunning. They are consistently working on things. If you're worried, oh, but what if I don't get a spot? You will get a spot. They're always open. They work so hard and so fast that it's a very good turnaround. So go follow them. Tell them I sent you because, you know, I need to boost my fucking ego somehow. And yeah, just appreciate the fot beans. Okay, so here we are again to go through all of your wonderful comments. I'm sure they're really intellectual and insightful and totally not just full of shit. Oh, I shouldn't belittle the people who leave comments on my page. They do that enough themselves. Anyway, let's fucking get into it. Okay, first one. LMAO. Off to a good start. I love this guy. He's like a furry drill sergeant. Yeah, I'll take that fucking title. I'll happily dress people down. Jesus, that's a whole video idea right there. Line up a bunch of fursuiters and let me tear into them. Holy shit, that's gonna happen now. Artemis, you're always welcome in my pants. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. Well, thank you so much for the offer. I'm fairly certain that I wouldn't fit in there. In fact, actually, if your pants are relative to the size of your junk, I'm sure not an awful lot would, apart from a sense of inadequacy. Oh, bonus points to Connor Browning for the following little follow-up there. Oof. Big oof. My mum once took a pic of a mersuiter without knowing. Are you sure she didn't know? Okay, she could have had that little sense. I mean, furry must come from somewhere. Maybe it runs in the family. Also, taking a picture of a mersuiter is an occupational fucking hazard, for God's sake, in this fandom, because there's so goddamn many of the bastards. You think, oh, that's a really cute-looking dog. Oh, God, now I remember. It's got spunk all over the face. Artemis, stop sharing our DMs with the public. Oh, my God. Look, if I was sharing my DMs over the fucking public, then it would just be full of fucking calico cats and biceps. We all know what you're like, you tiny, tiny boy. But for real, if I actually started sharing any of my DMs in public, you'd all be fucking terrified with some of the stuff people have messaged me, because holy shit, I am. And I don't care if you say you're a gamer, if you wear a fur suit or like furries, they spelled that one wrong, you're automatically a threat to me and my other gamer friends. A threat. A fucking threat. Go to DEFCON 1. Someone's got a fucking fursuit on. Do you feel oppressed by the furries? Are you a little bit scared and maybe you're missing out? Hey, are you scared you might enjoy it? A threat. Holy shit. The only thing we're a threat to is ourselves, alright? And our own credibility and potentially our professional careers. There we have it. Comments done once again. God, it's been a while since I've done that. It all give me so much fuel, I might as well just make it a whole fucking 10-minute thing. Jesus. Leave some more comments so that I can think of stupid things to say to them. I'm gonna balance out the stupidity a little bit. I don't feel like I get my fair share. Bye, fuckers.